Off rip, Oryx is just the worst, bro. He's like 30 years old, 6'6", 380. He has to maintain that size and also the cardio. He's known for just running, one, super long distances, two, very powerful, can run through walls. Being him, getting the call that you have a job is the worst thing that could ever happen to you as Oryx. I know when he picks up the phone and they say they have a job for him, it's the worst thing ever because he definitely knows what the bottom of an Advil container looks like. He has to pop pills. There's no way. You can't maintain that lifestyle and be perfectly fine after a job. It's the worst thing ever. It seems cool on paper, but fuck no. That's horrible. Then, like the thumbnail said, Ayana is like, that's just aura, bro. She, one, makes holograms, so you could, one, make sure that whatever you're going into isn't going to be a trap. Is you're gonna catch them lacking. Even if they're smart, they ain't gonna see this shit coming. You're gonna walk in and set off any tripwires, any traps. Even if you don't set them off, you're at least gonna know they're there because her hologram's gonna get all fuzzy and shit. It's the perfect scenario. You basically get the drone, but then see everything that you want to see at the same size that you're gonna be walking through these areas. Like it's the perfect situation. Anybody that's gonna be clearing buildings or anything, you want to be Ayana. Clash is low-key solid. A lot of people would put her in tough for aura, but I think one carrying a big-ass shield, it probably gets old. That thing is not on wheels. That shit's heavy as fuck, bro. Hell no. I don't want to be in charge of a big-ass shield all the time. That'd be horrendous. But if you're a like riot type person, like the SWAT people who pull up on like when shit be going down in cities, you want to have Clash of Shield. You know how easy your job would be if you had Clash of Shield? You could just sit there and zap people when they get too close. That's easy pickings, bro. It's easy pickings. You're giving them buckets. So easily a solid ass gadget. I'd rock it, but I wouldn't really want to choose it. But if you gave it to me, let's go. But a better shield, easily. No, I'm putting him in aura. Yo, if I bust in your crib with this, bro, and the pistol on my side, bro, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing. There's no shooting my leg on. I'm busting in there. I'm flashing everybody. Whoa. Whoa. But you get the gist of it. I'm gonna go crazy, bro. I need that in my life. That's so free. It's Captain America's shield with a fucking flashbang on the end of it. Damn near unlimited, bro. Like, it's too easy. Callie, I put her in aura as well. We're gonna probably fill this shit out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna to chill out a little bit. We're gonna rearrange things and like mix and match. But being Callie be pretty sick. One, it's a custom sniper rifle. Being a sniper already cool as fuck, but having a custom one, tough. And she has her little gadget that she can shoot out that blows shit up. She can do it all by herself. She don't need no help. She don't even need a spotter probably. Like, it's too free, bro. If I'm an operative and my job is a sniper shit, I want to be Callie, bro. Let's go to another sniper rifle though. I give Glass tough. Heat vision, kind of lame, but it works and it's definitely better than having no heat vision. But I'd rather have a 50 cal. His is more of a marksman rifle. It's cool. I think it'd be great if you're helping with like a squad, but I feel like Callie's the overall, like, I'd fear her. And she's also, yo, Callie's like 6'2", bro. She's my height. That's a sniper. That's a sniper person that's not short, bro. You pull up on a sniper that's this big, they stand up and they taller than you, bro. That's aura, bro. That's fucking aura. Let's go with Warden. I'm gonna put him. Ooh, this is rough. I think I'd put him at solid. At the end of the day, it's just a pair of glasses, and unless they throw smokes or like smokes or flashbangs or something, which most people don't have, he's pretty much useless. He's like James Bond, but like that's it. He's just like he's like James Bond, so it's cool, but I think he leans more heavily on the fact that he's like a trained person. I don't think his gadget really carries him that hard. So it'd be cool to have and it'd be nice in certain scenarios, but I feel like just like in Siege, it's pretty niche. And so it wouldn't be that cool. I'm feeling the same way about Capcan. That's great in certain scenarios, but if you get pushed out of a certain objective, a certain house, or if you're like holding an area, if you get pushed out of there, his gadgets are useless. They're like, no one hits him, it's useless. But they do work insane. Diabolical, nothing they do about that is wraps. But they're pretty fucking big. If I'm walking through a doorway, I'm gonna see in real life, maybe Siege, they might get away with this shit, and even then they don't. I'm gonna see that damn Capcan on the door. There's no fucking way you walk through a door you don't see that big ass square on the side of it. Crazy work. Let's go to Vigil. Vigil seems really good, but low key is kind of meh. Like, unless you're like soloing like a huge base, like a military base or something like that, or like some shit like that, where they're really heavily checking cameras, the best you're doing with Vigil is you're walking into a Walmart and stealing something out of the candy aisle. That's as best as you're doing with him. Like, what are you doing with not being trapped by surveillance? Other than that, you're still facing people 1v1. You still have to have decent gun skill. This is like, it's more, he's like kind of like Warden, but a little bit worse, because in most scenarios, it's not going to matter. People don't check cams till after the fact. No one's just sitting on cams for real. So it's just, I don't really see it. I think in certain scenarios, like a Warden, he'd be great, but overall, kind of mid. I'll take the glasses for real. Caviera's aura, bro. I'm getting up in there quietly, sneakily. I'm getting busy. I say her gadget is probably the interrogation slash her loadout. To be honest, it's really like, without her, if you change her loadout, she's not Caviera. She's not Caviera. The whole point of her loadout is that she's non-lethal and she's able to get information out of you. I feel like that's really nice to have, and I feel like she'd be the person I'd want to be with if we're like in a 2-man mission or a small group and we're trying to infiltrate, destroy, you know what I'm saying, the basics type shit. I feel like that's just aura, bro. She walks in like, it's over. You find your buddy and he on the ground with a throat slash, bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. We already know where you at, bro. It's raps. Capiteo, meh. Crossbow's too damn big. I only get 4 bullets in that bitch, so it's useless. It's useless. It's gonna be great when I get to use it, but after that, it's raps. I get to, like, I'm gonna burn that shit out in the beginning, and it's over. What am I gonna do with that shit, bro? Fenrir, aura. You walk in the crib, it's over. This is the best home defense, or maybe we'll have to get down the list, but this is one of the best, at least, home defense items you could have, or just in general defensive items. They walk in, they see nothing but clouds of smoke and shit. It's raps. It's over before it even started, for real. Like, what are they gonna do about that shit? Absolutely nothing, bro. It's raps. Doc, tough. Easily tough. You get to stim yourself. So I'm assuming how it would work is that if I not break something, but if I get like critically injured, he gives me that stim, I'm up. Like a straight adrenaline shot, but better. I'm feeling brand new. That's tough, bro. It's not aura, but that's tough, bro. I'd like that. 3 of them bitches too. You get 3 fuck ups, and you're like, if you fuck up more than that, it's your fault. To be honest, I don't know what to tell you. Dokubi, you just really calling for real. I'm gonna say solid, cause like the whole buzz and shit, like that's cool, but you still gotta take that one. My phone can buzz all they want, but I still gotta walk through that door and he's holding a shotgun to it. Like, what am I gonna do? What can you do for real? You know what I'm saying? It's just over. It's over. So I feel like it's a pretty solid ability, but it's still not gonna help you out that much. Also, if they have no phone, what then? What then? I feel like if you're really on your shit, you shouldn't even have a phone on you if you're doing some job like that. So it's like, it's alright, bro. It's alright. I think it's solid if it works. It's solid, but other than that, it's kind of raps. Meh on Bravo. I won't say horrid. That's diabolical. If her gadget works, if you have something to hack, but realistically in a real situation, what the fuck are you hacking? What are you hacking? An Xbox? You know, hack their console or their TV or some shit? That bulky ass drone? You're not putting that shit under a door frame. You gotta throw that bitch in a window or something. They shooting that bitch. They shooting it, stomping it out. They doing something. It's useless, bro. Actually, Loki can put that bitch in horrid. What are you gonna do with that drone, bro? In a non-siege setting, that gadget is mid. It's mid. I'm gonna put Ella in tough. I think that a fucking concussion mine on top of a door, you walking at shit, like that fucking sucks. Yeah, dude, like, yo, if you get hit by that shit, it's raps, bro. What are you gonna do about it? I would put her in aura, but she only gets like 4 of them bitches. I think she gets 3 actually. She get 4? I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. But even if so, like, it's dope for a little bit, but that's if you're like in a defensive position. And I feel like I'd rather pick certain other operators over her. Pretty solid though. I wouldn't mind having it for her being on my team. Castle, that's aura, bro. Yo, cover the doors up. Like, people routinely shoot through doors. You're told to not stand behind a door if you don't know who's at the other end of it, because you're gonna get blamed through that shit. You had castle barricades, bro. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna fucking do? Absolutely nothing. They can try that shit all they want. They're wasting their time. Castle's a great teammate or a great person that you'd want to, like, I feel like you'd want to have this gadget. It's nice to have. You can cover so much area. You can at least keep a whole room clean by having castle barricades. That's tough, bro. They're like bulletproof blackout curtains. Like, what gets better than that? Fuse, also aura. Now, if you're a hostage, that's tough. That's tough. Any other situation that's not a hostage situation, you're cooked, bro. Yeah, people don't understand. People love to barricade and like these cults and shit like that. I feel like the scenarios I'm thinking of, most of these are like FBI SWAT level shit. So like buildings that are under siege, bank robberies, like cult, like they're sieging like cult buildings, shit like that. They love to barricade themselves in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, cluster mine deployed, right? It's over. It's over. Literally, Fuse walks up, he gets a call that he has a job. He walks up to the building, slaps that bitch on the wall, and he hits the button and he walks away and collects his paycheck. That's what I'm trying to do. It's easy. It's light work for real. Gridlock. I personally think that if you step a certain way, you could probably avoid the spikes. They're not really covering the whole gadget. So I feel like I put her in solid. Yeah, I put her in solid, I feel like. Because it's cool, but I think you could work your way around it. I think in Siege, you can't, because you obviously can't control where your feet go. But I think if you're a decent, like, if you have fucking eyes, bro, and it's not like a super smoky environment, you could probably walk through these bitches and be just fine. It's more if you get caught lacking in these, you're not running out of that shit. You're cooked. But that's kind of that. I feel like Nomad. Oh my god, Nomad would be so tough. You don't get that many of them, but it's a great flank watch. In IRL, I probably would rather have air jabs because, yeah, bro, you're cooked. Like, you're cooked, bro. I don't care how noisy. I don't care about like, none of that, bro. We put them in great spots and it's over, bro. You're gonna walk in that shit and get thrown across the room, and I'm blaming your shit. That's it. It's over. Raps. Finito, bro. So I'm definitely gonna be Nomad, bro. I definitely want to be Nomad. That'd be so tough. Flores, RCXD, low key, I ain't gonna lie, Flores is up there. When it comes to like lore and shit and with his gadget and like what he be doing with it, like he's like a burglar and shit, that shit's tough, bro. That shit's tough. I'm like a bank robber or like I'm getting hired to help some bank robbers. I want to be Flores for real. And even if not, like it's just a nice breaching tool. He has 4 of them bitches. Like what are we doing? It's so free, bro. It's so free. Echo. I just don't. I feel like drone operators are kind of lame. Like in a real scenario, I don't want to be a drone operator. I feel like maybe in terms of like life preservation type shit, but like, come on, bro. I'm gonna say solid. Man seems disrespectful. He has a lot of these things, and they actually do pretty good concussion wise. So I feel like Echo's pretty tough. Goyo, that should be. Oh my god, that'd be so tough, bro. Why did I say tough for Echo? Yo. Anyways, Goy would be actually really tough. I think you would use him just like you would use him in Siege, where you kind of just like bait and you wait, and if they do cross that line, you blow that shit up. What are they gonna do? They're engulfed in flames. I'm pretty sure it's a gasoline thing, so it's not only is it on the ground. If you step on it, you have gasoline and fire on your shoe. You're not stomping that shit out. It's all over your shoe. You're taking your shoe off. You're gonna have to, if it gets all over you, you have to strip. And that's if you even if it's just on your clothes. Like you're cooked. Actually, I'm looking to put him in aura for that because like you're literally cooked. There's nothing you can do if he blows this shit up and you're on top of it. It's over. That's GG's. Thank you for playing, bro. Grim, that thing is broken. I don't know how the pings would work IRL. I imagine you'd have like some type of locator on your wrist or some shit, and you'd be like, oh, they're like 5 meters out that way, like a compass or something like shit, like with pings on it. It wouldn't be like visually probably because he doesn't even have a visor on, like Ying or something. But I think that'd be pretty nice. Just knowing what enemies are at all times, it's just a must. It's just a fucking must. Habana is like lame as fuck, bro. I don't care. No one says that's lame as fuck. Even if you can create custom holes, I don't know, yada yada. Fuck no. You have to hold that big ass launcher. You don't get this like this mean a backpack or something. Regardless, that's heavy as fuck. That big ass launcher, bro. Just for to use it, maybe. What places have like metal walls? But what are you truly using that on? Probably fucking nothing, bro. Just a garage door, bro. Like that shit's lame as fuck. Frost, bro. If you step in I think Frost has probably one of the scariest gadgets, like the scariest trap gadgets in the game. You know how scary it is to step on it, like to the possibility of stepping on a bear trap. Now imagine that bear trap, but it's the size of a fucking welcome, like it's the size of literally a welcome mat you'd walk into to get in someone's crib, or like a fucking place rug. Like, are you serious, bro? That's not even like a bear trap is gonna fuck your shit up. It's going to rip into your leg. It's going to probably break your femur, your fucking, what is the other one called? Your tibia and your fibula, bro. Like, bro, you're cooked. You're fucking cooked. If you hit one of the frost mats, it's tearing your fucking shit up. Like, you're lucky if you even have a leg still down there when you step in a frost mat. Dude, that's fucking terrifying. Another trap out there pretty tough would be Legion. His is more of a prick though, and if you live in the south, you know where like stickers are. I imagine it's similar to that, but a little bigger. It's gonna fucking suck to a needle this big on your foot. But I mean, if you're wearing like combat boots, I doubt it's even going through that shit. So it's just like, nah, bro. It's alright, but it ain't aura for real, you feel me? But it definitely is tough. It's better than these operators for real. I definitely would rather have a shit ton of these. He carries how many? Like, bro, I'm throwing bitches everywhere, bro. What are you gonna do about that shit? Absolutely nothing. I think this is a lost thing, and this is funny that some of these operators are like good operators in Siege, and some of these are like ass, like Cav. But like Jackal, genuinely like the lost art of tracking that humans used to have, because you had to be able to track your prey to be able to eat. You know what I'm saying? Back in like the Native American times, like early, even like early settlers and like early settlers, like 1770s type shit. This is tough. Being able to track your enemies is a good skill to have. Now, let alone being able to track their shoe prints, who they are, where they're gonna be. That's aura, bro. That's aura, bro. You're somebody that you want to have this guy on your team. You want to be this guy. Like, what the fuck? Now, you have to like feet though, which is a little questionable. Mozzie, fucking aura. Everything about Mozzie's aura. You get to one, ride dirt bikes. That's fucking sick. You're Australian, even sicker. And you can hack enemy drones and shit. What more do you want, bro? What more do you want? It don't get no better than that, for real. It don't get no better than that. I only think this. I feel like in Siege it's limited. It's limited to just drones, but I feel like IRL he probably can hack like computers and shit. Like he pull up on you, steal your shit, hack through your shit. It's raps, bro. It's raps. It's over. Deimos also aura, bro. He slide on you with hit boys, bro. You ain't finna do shit. He getting any information he need to get out of you, bro. For real. People be like, oh, Batman can get that out of me. Yes, he could. Yes, he could. You know how else could? Deimos. For real, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing. Buck would be pretty solid. I won't say aura. It's a loud ass gadget. It's nice to have extra ammo, but at the end of the day, it's just a gun. Just a gun. It'd be nice to have though. It's definitely better. Actually, I'll put him in solid. It'd be really nice to have. I'll put him at the top of solid though. I feel like he's definitely the best operator here. But I'd rather have these ops any day of the week. But Buck is definitely tough. He's definitely tough. Amaru. Yo, we might have too much aura. I might have to start taking people down a notch type shit. But being able to grapple would be so fucking. Actually, nah. Because after that, you kind of have to win your ones, bro. And I can't even think. If you grapple through a window, you're getting blasted, probably. Damn, bro. I feel like it's more. I feel like Amaru IRL wouldn't really be a breacher or like a quick entry. I feel like she'd be more of like she'd play like Arkham Knight type shit, where you'd see her, she'd pop your homie, she'd hop out the window, you'd be like, you'd run to the window, look down, and be like, where the fuck did she go? She's above. Like she just literally grappled to the roof, jumped out the window, fucking got up there. So I feel like it'd be pretty tough as like a way to like a movement, a mobility type gadget. I feel like I'd be fucking crazy with that. Oh god, Ace, just man. Like, he's better than these fuckers, bro. But, like, at the end of the day, he's just throwing breach charges. And he has a good loadout, but that's not had nothing to do with what he's doing, bro. Without Ace have any loadout, and he's still Ace. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think the AK-12 was really... We're not really including that. Just his gadget is just, like, low-key. I don't know. I'd probably put him in med just because he can breach from far away. So, you don't have to worry about them blowing the door up before and you getting caught in, like, the explosion or some shit like that. But other than that, like... You just want to be accurate, and most of you guys can't even throw a fucking football. You're not throwing that shit good. Don't lie. So it's like, nah, bro. It's too much. It's too much error, bro. It's too much error. Alibi, tough, bro. Tough. I'm gonna throw an aura. Hold on. We have to rearrange some of this. We have to rearrange some of this. I don't know. I'm gonna put Fuse down because I think that especially like we're gonna base it off of how they work in game just a little bit. In terms of like his shit ain't bouncing no more. I think if pre nerf Fuse is aura, bro. That shit bouncing across the room, you're cooked. If you're in the room across, you're cooked. The way that shit gonna bounce and blow through a wall, you're fucking cooked. But the way they shoot now and set down, I can move him down. Callie, nah, I'm keeping her there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping her there, bro. That shit's tough. I'm leaving the rest. I think Fuse only I can really knock down for real. Maybe nah. Hell nah. Being a welder is so tough. That's like one of the cooler things you can do in real life for real. And being a master welder like this guy, bro, like that's even tougher. You're able to cut through walls and shit and make like peek holes and really get creative with it. I think he can make some nasty shit IRL that like you'd get hit by and you wouldn't know. Like I think he could like not leave that much of a trace other than the fact there's welded metal. So if you don't know, if Maverick is or all of his files are redacted, you know nothing about him. You'd have no clue what the fuck you're working with and who got you for real. So I think that he'd be a really cool op to be. And just overall, like you could do so much shit with his gadget, even outside of like hostage and like siege-esque situations. Rooney, do I want to lose an arm and a leg? I'm putting her mad, bro. Even at the gates and whatever, and bro, and I'm throwing it because like you can throw anything into them. I'm throwing a rock or something. I'm throwing a bunch of rocks in that shit. I'm gonna bring a bag of rocks. I'm gonna throw that bitch into the gate. I'm in that bitch, bro. Like nah, bro. I don't think that's really stopping nobody. I think it's the first guy's gonna run through a gate and everyone's gonna look at the ground of him on the ground fucking squirming and burnt. And be like, alright, and they're all gonna go grab a bunch of random shit to throw at it. Let's see if they can break it. And they're gonna figure something out and then that shit's useless. Fuck no. Ash would be so fucking tough. Oh my god, bro. Run him. All you hear is the thing drilling in, and then boom, blow your whole shit up, whole wall gone that you're sitting on. Like, nah, bro, that's fucking tough. That's tough as fuck. Also, Mira's up there. She really gives me like interrogation room, like, you know what I mean? That's the only place that I really can think of that has the one-way mirror is like interrogation rooms and shit. I feel like that's one of the scary. Like, if you're a criminal, you have no clue sitting behind that glass and shit. That shit's scary. So imagine, no, low key, that's aura, bro. That's aura. You're sitting and you reach into a room and shit, and you see a fucking mirror on the wall. You know you have 5 seconds to make a decision. You're either gonna start shooting randomly and hope you hit that bitch when she swings you, or you're getting the fuck up out of there. And that's if you have enough time. Like, that's low-key aura for real. That's low-key aura. Hold on. Let's bring it a little bit closer to realism. I'm gonna take the tracker people down just a little bit, because realistically, even with the tracker shit, like, you're not really doing much with that. I think the bees with this guy makes him solid. With not this guy, but Grim makes him solid, because like that shit's scary. Most people don't like bees, wasp, or anything, me included. So seeing robotic bees and shit, and hearing the bzzz and all that, the wing flap, oh fuck no. We're gonna put lion in meh. All you're gonna hear is like the whole the woo, and like, what is you truly doing with that gadget, bro? In real life, what is that truly doing for you? Not much. You're just gonna hear loud noise if you're a defender, be like, what the fuck was that? And they're gonna be like, I don't know. That's how it's gonna go for real. So I don't know about that one. A zombie, this would confuse the fuck out of me. If I'm pushing this shit, I'd be so confused. I'd want to have this gadget or have her on my team for real. Because what in the world, bro? Like, you have schematics. Like, if you're pushing something, you say you're like, because she's a defender, so we're gonna use her in a defensive position, and you have schematics, blueprints to this place, and you get there, and the whole layout's different. Whole layout. You get there, and there's like random sectioned off places. This fucking weird, like, it's like a rock-like structure. What the fuck, bro? Oh hell no. Like, I'm good off that. 2B is fucking nasty as well. I like, you step in, your feet's frozen. You're just trying to break through and walk through. You look up and he's throwing a C4 at you. Not even that. He's aiming at you, like, aiming you down, bro. Like, it's that shit's tough, bro. That shit's tough. I think mute be meh. I feel like this is how a mute would go. Now, low key, that's horrible, bro. You walk in and your phone just stops working, and you're just like, okay. That's exactly how I imagine it happening. Like, you literally, it's just your phone doesn't work. That's about it. You all of a sudden have no bars. Like, alright, bro. Alright. I think solid with Rook, just having good armor that you can trust and know that you're gonna be alright is like, you can't buy that. It's like peace of mind type shit. I think that'd be solid. That'd be solid. He'd be pretty dope to be. Actually, low key, comparatively speaking, he's probably meh. He's definitely dope, but you can have that now. Like, based off like all these other people, what everyone else is bringing to the table, it's kind of meh. I'm not gonna lie. This guy's carrying 4 car batteries. You got me fucked up. No, fuck no. Literal aura, does everything that like America stands for. Guns and strength. Cause the fuck, he pushes you with a big ass ballistic shield that he can see through, that can flip up and down. Slaps the rifle, the Scar, by the way. You know how heavy a fucking Scar L is, bro? Are you serious? That's like one of the heaviest assault rifles you can carry. So the fact that he's one hand wielding that bitch with a ballistic shield in his other hand, he's just swinging that bitch around like it's a fucking paper sword. Oh hell no! Like, nah, that's aura, bro. That's aura. You got me. IQ seems like one of the actually best real life scenario people. Not aura, but this should be so tough. You can, like, in her preview video of her scanning and being able to locate the bomb, shoot it to disarm it, and save her from getting blown the fuck up. Like, that's what you want, bro. That's exactly what you want as an operator, like as a person that's pushing in and paid to do something type shit. Ran would be horrible. She's carrying 2 big ass tanks. That's not fitting in a backpack, buddy. You have to carry that bitch. No, bro. No, bro. I'm not even against anything that requires strength for like yada yada, but realistically, you don't want to carry that shit. That shit looks heavy as fuck, bro. I'm good off that. Knock is aura. Everything about Knock is aura. I mean, like, I know I hated on Vigil for the whole drone thing, but I feel like with Knock, it's different for real. It's different for real. I'm pretty sure she's based off is it the Danish people? The Danish frog unit or whatever? I think that's what it's called. I don't remember. Y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all do know. But they're aura in real life, bro. If I'm getting pushed by a group of them, I'm fearful for my life, bro. I'm fearful. They're striking the fear of God into me. Because what the fuck is what is that, bro? You look into the tree line, you see a bunch of people with fucking these little cloak things on. They're ducking back in the bushes. What the fuck, bro? What are you talking about? Oh hell no! Nah. I feel like that's enough, bro. I'm gonna explain it more. Monty's literally just a riot shield guy. He's just a guy with a big ass shield. It's metal too, so it's even heavier than the plastic flimsy ones that the riot shield people get. So you're like, you gotta be a big ass dude, and he is a big ass dude, but that shit still sucks to carry. Like there's just no. And then even then, he might be able to withstand like bullet shots, but do you really, realistically, do you want to be the guy holding a shield while people are shooting at you and you have to trust people around you to shoot them? That sounds horrible. I'm good. Give me the gun, bro. Give me the gun, bro. I'm good off that. Scopos is low key. She's not aura, cause like that's kind of lame that you're just sitting like you're sitting in your basement controlling 2 robots because you're too scared to get out in the field. Not playing. She has a wheelchair, but that's lame, bro. I like my legs working. I like it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep my legs. I would not want to be Scopos. Yeah, we want to peg her down a notch, bro. Just fuck no. Damn. Low kid, like high key, like for life preservation, like for like, you know what I mean, self-preservation type shit. She'd be nice. So I put her as solid because man's kind of crazy. But I'm assuming I'm gonna like be them and like, damn, bro, my legs, bro. My fucking legs. Finka. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I'm gonna put her above just because high key being out the nanobot shit and then her being able to heal you like via Bluetooth type shit. That's tough, bro. That's so tough. Sledge is just a dude with a hammer. That's cool and shit, but comparatively, he better than Class. That's for damn sure. But I take Buck. I take a gun with a shotgun on it. Yags. This stop like. Damn, I'm putting him in solid as well. I feel like that's just not that cool. Like that's great, but like, are they really in real life? Are they really just gonna spam shit at me? Are they really gonna sit there and spam shit at me? Like maybe I'll put him above Warden. I'd rather take Clash of Shield though, low key. Cade. I just don't really like the electric operators are just kind of lame. Like low key, I'm not doing shit with that. Like it's cool and they look cool and shit, but no. What am I gonna do with that shit? Maestro actually is tough. That nigga's tough. And he's so tough, bro. He's so tough, bro. I'm fucking with Maestro. Easily fucking with Maestro. Malusi would all. Ooh, I'm gonna put her at top of tough. I think Aura's filled out unless I see some crazy shit in here, like Zero. I'm putting him at the top. I ain't gonna lie. I put him just under Ayana just because she got clones, bro. This ain't the same Sam Fisher from the Splinter Cell games, bro. This is Rainbow Six Siege 0. This ain't the same guy, bro. This is an older dude, bro, and he don't be doing the same shit he be doing before. So I'd say he's just below him. But Osa, it's cool, but you really gonna sit there and squat and have to keep squatting up and down to like that's like I put her at solid at the end of solid for him. But that's kind of as far as it gets, bro. I'd rather be any of these other operators. Pulse seems tough. I put him just above Maverick. I seen this one thing and it really, I never even thought about that, but he was like I think he was like sitting in the bathroom or something, and you could see like he could see the heartbeats of the dudes in there, and like they blew it up and they started firing everybody and shit. That's just tough. Then there's like a cinematic where he like I think he had someone snipe the dude while he held it. That's just also tough. I think that'd be a really fun operator to be, but I don't think that'd be Aura for real, because like. You're holding a fucking microwave at the wall. Like, what are we talking about? Sens, pull up with a light show, like a DJ, bro. I put him at just before Malusi. I think he's better than IQ just because like the ability to like not be able to see and be able to just get up in there and do shit. I feel like though, as soon as you throw this shit, they're just finna mag dump the door, bro. Just how you play him in real life, I play against him in real life. As soon as you throw that bitch in there, I'm magged up in the door, bro. That's all. Like the whole squad is. They just finna let off shots, bro. So if you try to run in after, maybe army crawl type shit and get up in there. But even then, like, can you really? I don't know. I might drop him now. The more I'm talking, the worse this shit sound, bro. The more I hear it, the less I like it, type shit, bro. I'm good. Striker's lame as fuck, bro. Smoke, that's Aura. I'm putting him above Mirror. He pull up in there. Oh, you hear, what the fuck? You have gas mask on, right? Still don't work. You think you're safe and shit, and you about to die in 5 seconds, bro. Like, that's Aura, bro. Thatcher's also Aura. Pull up, turn the lights off, bro. Get dirty with it. You feeling me, bro? Bro, like, bro's Nah, bro, that's so tough. That's so tough. I seen this one, and it was like I think it was like an ad for the UK military, and it was like while others try to find like the I forgot what it said, but it like basically like instead of like breaching and shit like that and like going in loud, like they were talking about how like they like to go in quiet and shit like that and get up in there smarter, like, and you know what I'm saying, like with less casualties and shit like that. That's just genius. I fuck with this. He get up in there and instead of making it a gunfight, he just in there fucking. That's tough, bro. That's tough. Solace, fucking Avengers level threat. I'm put her just below. I feel like that shit's cheese just a little bit. Just a little bit. I thought these operators really get it out the mud type shit and really do their thing. This is cheese as fuck. She's like a damn near Avenger. Sentry, you're also lame as fuck. I'm not gonna go backwards. I'm pretty sure I got them right. Tachanka. Russians are scary as fuck. And so Russian is built like this guy with a fucking fire turret and a dinner plate LMG. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. Also seeing it, literally the only thing compare Thermite to is being in the droid army and seeing fucking what was it on Coruscant? Obi-Wan and Anakin just fucking slicing a hole through the door, and I know that them droids knew they were doomed, bro. There's no way, like, really any Jedi like burning a hole through a door. That's exactly how I feel about Thermites. That's all you would see is the Thermite just slowly making an outline, and you're like, what the and it blows the fuck up, and you're about to get just fucking cleared, bro. Like, that's you know what Thermite might have the most aura, but it might be a hot take. You might have the most aura, bro, just based off that scenario. Thorn is like tough for real, but that's kind of it. That ass, I ain't gonna lie. Thunderbird, not aura, but solid. I think she'd be pretty dope. To have heals and shit like that be pretty cool. But other than that, you still gotta like win your ones and shit. You know what I'm saying? You still have to. They're still more dependent on it. Ying's, I'm gonna put her up way above volley because, dude, you see a ball rolling and you're like, what is that, bro? Like, you gotta think about the mindset. Is that a grenade? Is that you're about to throw it? You're about to throw it, or you know what I mean? You gotta kick it away. That don't matter. That shit about to go ding ding ding. It's over, bro. You're flashed. You can't see shit. You're about to get fucking raided. It's over, bro. It's raps, dog. It's raps. Zofia, I put her at solid. I put her just behind Buck. I think Buck could be better. I don't even care about the breed. Nah, bro. Just give me the shotgun and the gun, bro. Just you're complicating it, bro. Just give me the shotgun and the gun. Valkyrie be tough. I put it right behind Mozzie. I feel like Mozzie's better, but Valkyrie being able to have these little tiny cams that she has, her fucking T spheres, damn near, would be pretty tough, bro. Pretty tough. With my ooh, damn. I'm putting him at top of tough. I don't think he's quite aura, but him, I think he said he can breathe underwater for like hours, bro. What? Oh, fuck no. That's like alien type shit. So one, that's aura as fuck. Two, his gadget's pretty sick. The gadget's pretty sick. If one reticks the grenade or whatever's thrown, and then it drops it on top of wherever you put the disc, bro, that's raps. You know you can hide them bitches like in the dirt and shit like that. So I wouldn't even, like, I would use him so crazy, bro, in real life. Oh, God. Twitch. Nah, Twitch and low could be funny as shit, bro. You just like tasing people. Like, I don't think it'd be like in C. I think you'd get hit by it and it'd feel like a taser, bro. That should be so fucking funny. You have that, and then the ability for it to like just knock shit out, like cams and shit like that. Be able to go in and just like clear shit. They had no clue what's truly doing that because of how small the drone is. Cause it looks big in C's, but like realistically, that's a little ass drone going around doing shit. So compared to fucking Brava and shit, it's pretty, and Flores, it's a pretty big drone. Other than that, let's go through this and make sure we fuck with it. I think we do. I feel like Vigil in a mixed reality between real life and Siege, I feel like Vigil would be higher, but I genuinely think his power would be kind of lame. He's the only one I've been kind of like second guessing. Oh no, I think I got everybody. All right, let me know where y'all rank everybody else down below. If I missed here or if I got a really good one that you didn't think of, let me know down below. I'll chat it up with y'all in the comments about it. But other than that, I'm catching the boys next one. Peace.